I am just checking in, trying a new thing, checking in on Friday to see how your week's been. Monday we were talking about how the music industry is really resilient and weather's change well. And it's a great model for us as we kind of go through all these changes in the world and life and technology and who knows, all kinds of stuff's happening. So it's a really cool place to look to for change and resilience and being able to adapt over time. And I asked you guys, to listen to try some new music, try something different, see how things are changing. So I did that too. A song kept kind of coming up, and it was like this old Motown song, "Band of Gold" by Frida Payne. I kept like hearing it on XM radio, and I was like, I love this song. I've always loved it, and I wanted to see like were there any other versions of it because I think covers of songs is such a great sign of resilience, right? When a song can like stand the test of time and be covered, and sometimes something's been covered that you didn't even know that was a cover. Like you'll hear like a song that you love, then you look it up and you're like, oh, someone actually did that song like 50 years ago. So it's really cool to see things have legacies, and you realize that like cycles, are real. Like they keep, they come back, they happen, and we do them in different ways. We kind of, relive those moments but make them better and more interesting. So anyway, I looked up Band of Gold, and there were two that I was curious about. Belinda Carlisle did a cover in the 80s, but also in the 80s, I guess it was a thing to do. Bonnie Tyler did one, and I'm gonna say Bonnie Tyler's is worth a listen if you look that up on YouTube. There's actually like a live version, and her total eclipse of the heart, raspy voice doing the Band of Gold song, which is also like this longing and feelings. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. I love it. So that's the one I recommend you check out. So it was fun to do that little journey of like, thinking of a song, maybe a cover that had been changing over time, and like, what different iterations did it have? How did life evolve it, right? Then we can think about how life evolves us, And it also made me think that right before I was going to record this, I thought, it also makes me think, if you ever have an idea that you want to try some new thing and you're like, it's been done before, forget it. I can't think of a new way to do it, or it's going to be the same old, same old. Think of all the cover songs. There's always a new way to do it. So, remember that as resilience and that kind of nudge to like, just try it anyway, because your way is always going to be a little different, just like Bonnie Tyler's.